One day, in retrospect, the years of struggle will strike you as the most beautiful. Being entirely honest with oneself is a good exercise. We are never so defenseless against suffering as when we love. Out of your vulnerabilities will come your strength. A woman should soften but not weaken a man. He that has eyes to see and ears to hear may convince himself that no mortal can keep a secret. If his lips are silent, he chatters with his fingertips. Betrayal oozes out of him with every pore. Religious doctrines are all illusions. They do not admit of proof, and no one can be compelled to consider them as true or to believe in them. In the depths of my heart I can help being convinced that my dear fellow men, with a few exceptions, are worthless. Whoever loves becomes humble. Those who love have, so to speak, point a part of their narcissism. No, our science is no illusion, but an illusion it would be to suppose that what science cannot give us we can get elsewhere. The intention that man should be happy is not in the plan of creation. America is a mistake, a giant mistake. He does not believe that does not live according to his belief. The madman is a dreamer awake. Where does a thought go when it's forgotten? Where the questions of religion are concerned, people are guilty of every possible kind of insincerity and intellectual misdemeanor. It is that we are never so defenseless against suffering as when we love, never so helplessly unhappy as when we have lost our loved object of its love. The behavior of a human being in sexual matters is often a prototype for the whole of his other modes of reaction in life. Beauty has no obvious use, nor is there any clear cultural necessity for it, yet civilization could not do without it. Neurotics complain of their illness, but they make the most of it, and when it comes to taking it away from them they will defend it like a lioness her young. Everywhere I go I find a poet has been there before me. Immorality, no less than morality, has at all times found support in religion. Love and work are the cornerstones of our humanness. Loneliness and darkness have just robbed me of my valuables. Men are more moral than they think and far more immoral than they can imagine. The more the fruits of knowledge become accessible to men, the more widespread is the decline of religious belief. The creative writer does the same as the child at play. He creates a world of fantasy which he takes very seriously. A man should not strive to eliminate his complexes but to get into accord with them. They are legitimately what directs his conduct in the world. Poets are masters of us ordinary men, in knowledge of the mind, because they drink at streams which we have not yet made accessible to science. A love that does not discriminate seems to me to forfeit a part of its own value, by doing an injustice to its object. And secondly, not all men are worthy of love.